So I think we can go ahead and get started at 7:30 here in San Diego anyway. It's probably a different time for you all since you're joining us from across the globe. Satnam, welcome. My name is Grameyer. I'm here in San Diego at Cosmic Flow Yoga, and this is the first day of our 40-day practice. So we'll be practicing Kriya for elevation, plus a meditation for releasing stress and anxiety, specifically for releasing emotions of the past. And if you have not practiced the 40-day sadhana before, then you are in for a treat. Throughout my time practicing Kundalini Yoga, I have practiced many sadhanas, independent 40-day sadhanas, and I've seen amazing results out of all of them. But I will tell you, when we practice together in a group, in a collective like this, and we're able to join in the group aura and uplift the group consciousness, there's nothing that compares to it. So out of all the sadhanas that I've done on my own, whenever I do these 40-day practices with you all as a group, whatever it is that I want to manifest, whatever my intention is, whatever my creation is, it is just amplified. So I invite you to set an intention, set a manifestation, something that you'd like to create throughout this process, and just kind of think about that throughout. It can be something very simple that you just want to focus on for today, or, make it bigger. Make it something for your life that you want to create. Okay. So, let's just settle into our seat, set ourselves to tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's begin by taking a nice, slow, deep inhale through the nose. Let that breath go. Inhale again, this time lift and lengthen your spine. Elevate your posture, roll those shoulders back as we exhale. Let's bring those palms to heart center. Engage your navel. Tuck your chin, roll those eyes up to the third eye center. And let's inhale deep to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Take a big inhale and hold. And let it go. And I'm just going to kindly ask everyone to please mute yourself throughout the process, just so we don't have any interference. So we begin our set with Ego Eradicator, that is breath of fire, with our arms at a 60 degree. So I want you to curl your fingers into your palms, and your thumbs will point straight up. You guys know this already. We'll bring our arms to that 60-degree angle. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed and not scrunched up towards the ears. Keep your navel, your core engaged. Tuck your chin just slightly. Close those eyes. I want you to roll them up to your third eye. Keep your inner focus there. And let's begin with our powerful navel breath of fire. Everyone looks great. Keep those arms up. Keep that focus inward. Last few seconds. Keeping those arms elevated, inhale a big breath and hold. Suspend the breath as you bring your arms overhead. I want you to bring your thumbs to meet. Once those thumbs touch, spread the rest of the fingers. Exhale as you sweep those arms down, and we allow our fingertips to connect with the ground. Okay, let's just shift our arms now. We'll grab onto our shins, just above the ankles, as we prepare ourselves for spinal flex. So we'll inhale and exhale through the nose. On the inhale, we flex the spine forward. On the exhale, we round it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Through the nose, out the nose. Close those eyes. Focus in. Focus on your breath to movement here. You guys look great. Keep up. Opportunity to pick up the pace here in the last few seconds. If you'd like to move with a little bit more energy, now's your chance. Last few seconds. Breath to movement. Inhale, big breath to center. Hold. Exhale, let it go. And just take a couple breaths here before we move on. We'll stay in our easy pose, cross-legged position as we move into the next exercise. I want you to stretch your arms out, and then we'll fold them in. So grabbing onto the shoulders, your fingers are in front, your thumbs are in back. Keeping a nice straight line, elbows up, arms parallel to the ground. We'll begin spinal twist. Inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. Just like that, keep it going. Being aware of your posture, keeping that navel engaged, keep that chin slightly tucked, a little Jalandhar Bandh, eyes closed, focus in. Powerful breath to movement. You guys look great. Last few seconds. Once again, if you'd like to pick up the pace, put a little bit more energy into it, you're welcome to. If you're comfortable where you're at, then stay where you're at. Inhale, big breath to center, hold. Exhale, release. And we have our opportunity to stretch out our legs. So bring them out in front of you. Just do like a nice little bounce, a little shake. And from here, I want you to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Let's do a little adjustment, roll those shoulders back. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the toes. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Ankles, shins, knees. Find a spot where your hands are comfortable. We'll keep them there. If you are able to touch the toes, grab onto your big toe between your thumb and your forefinger. The breath is inhale up, exhale down. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. Life nerve stretch. You guys look amazing. Keep it going. Bit more, keep breathing into it. The more you breathe into this one, the easier it'll become. Deepen your stretch as you deepen your breath. Last few seconds. Inhale, big breath. Hold the breath, hold the stretch. If you're holding onto the toes, pull back on the toes. Exhale, let it go. Let's keep those legs extended. Coming into modified Maha Mudra, I want you to sit, if you can, I want you to sit on your right heel. So that heel is going to rest in the perineum between your anus and your sex organs. And we'll keep the left leg extended out. If this is uncomfortable or not available to you, then just go ahead and push that right foot into that left inner thigh. Okay, so we'll come into one of those two. We'll reach forward as we grab onto that big toe. For this one, I do want you to grab onto your toe. We're going to put pressure on that big toe between our thumb and our forefinger. So grab onto that toe if you can. We'll settle into this stretch and begin our breath of fire. Inhale, big breath. Pull back on that toe, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. We'll come out as we prepare to switch sides. We'll extend our right leg now. Coming to either sitting on that left heel or just pushing that left foot into the right inner thigh. Stretching forward, grabbing onto that right big toe, putting some pressure on it between our thumb and our forefinger, settling into our stretch, beginning that breath of fire once again. Inhale, big. Pull back on that toe, squeeze the big toenail. Exhale, release, stretch that other leg out in front of you. Give everything a nice little shake. Keeping our legs extended, we'll make a V. So just spreading them as wide as is comfortable for you. Once again, leading from the heart, so chest out, shoulders back is where we want to focus that movement. We don't want to be hunched, okay? Chest out, shoulders back. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, we'll reach for the toes once again. If you can't touch your toes, find another spot. We'll keep our hands planted as they are. I want you to inhale up to the center, exhale down towards the left knee. Inhale up center, exhale down towards the right, and we'll continue with this breath of movement. Inhale up to the center and hold. Exhale, forehead down towards the ground. And we'll continue this forward bend stretch. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up to the center, hold, pull back on the toes if you're holding onto the toes. Exhale, let it go. And we can shake our legs out. Once again, doing anything that feels good. We'll be flipping over onto our bellies as we set ourselves to push up into Cobra pose. And I'll give you two options for Cobra. We can do the full expression, which will be on the palms of our hands, or we can do half, which will be on our forearms. So when we come onto our bellies, I want you to put your heels together and try and keep those heels together the whole time if you can. So if you want to push up onto your palms, go ahead and push up. But once we get to the top, make sure that those shoulders are rolled away from the ears. We'll tilt that head up and we'll begin our breath of fire. If this is too much, just come down onto the forearms and come into one of those two positions. Beginning our powerful breath of fire, keep those heels together if you can. You guys look great. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Tilt that head up. Powerful projection of the breath. We're not here too long. Just a few more seconds. Inhale, big breath. Hold this breath, hold this stretch. Keep the posture. Exhale, let the breath go. Hold the breath out. Squeeze Mulbon. Pull up and in. Rectum, sex organs, navel. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower it down. We'll take a moment on the ground. When you're ready, we'll elevate ourselves back to our seat, and you can meet me in easy pose with our legs crossed. From here, we'll rest our hands on our knees, and once again, being aware of our posture, our alignment, sit up nice and tall. Moving into shoulder shrugs. On the inhale, squeeze those shoulders up towards your ears. On the exhale, we drop them down. Big breaths in and out through the nose. inhale, squeeze those shoulders up, hold. Exhale, lower them down. We'll keep our hands resting on our knees, staying in this posture. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, stretching that neck and tilting that chin up. Keep your neck elongated as you exhale and drop the chin down towards the chest. And we'll begin to roll the head out, starting to the left. Inhale. Nice and easy, gentle movement here, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Big circles. And just breathing naturally. And the next time you come to the center, switch directions. We'll rotate opposite now, same movement. Inhale, big breath to center. Hold this breath. Exhale, let it go. So we've reached the final exercise in this set before Shavasana and meditation. And if you're familiar with this particular Kriya, we'll be doing Sat Kriya, so you know what's coming next. A couple elements to this one. One is our posture, so we'll shift into rock pose. So I want you to come sitting on your heels. And you're actually going to be sitting on your heels. So not in between the heels, you want to sit on the heels. So the heels will put a little pressure on your buttocks. And we'll keep those knees together. If this is uncomfortable or not available to you, you can also do this in easy pose with your legs crossed. The mudra will be fingers interlace, except for our index finger will be up and touching, and then the thumbs will cross. So feminine energy will cross the left thumb over the right, masculine right over left. Okay, ladies, left over right, guys, right over left, or whatever you choose. Does everyone understand the mudra? Just the index fingers. Yep, you guys look good. So our mudra will take the arms up over the head. Once again, when they come up, relax those shoulders, make sure they're not scrunched up towards the ears, and we want to keep those elbows straight, so no bend in the elbow. Okay, you guys look good, put them down for a second. You don't want to keep them up longer than you have to. So that's that part. The next part is the mantra. We'll be chanting Sat Nam from our navel. So powerful projection of this mantra. Sat Nam just means truth. Truth is my identity. When we chant Sat, I want you to pull the navel in. So Sat, and then Nam, you let it go. So it'll look like this. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Does that make sense? Okay. One more little note. It's important to know that we're not inhaling and exhaling as we chant. You're breathing normally. So it's not an inhale and exhale with that navel. You're just pulling the navel in and letting it go, but breathing normally. Let's come into position. Sitting in rock pose or easy pose. Interlace those fingers. Index fingers up, thumbs crossing, arms up overhead. Relax those shoulders, close those eyes, come back to your center. We'll focus inward, and let's begin. Follow my lead. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. You guys are doing good. Keep those arms up. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale, big breath, hold, squeeze. Exhale, keep the arms up, don't let them drop. Inhale deep again. Exhale, suspend the air out, squeeze the locks, pulmo bond. Up and in, rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms, let it go. And just come back to your body, come back to your breath. So we have the opportunity now for Shavasana, relaxation, and then we'll do our meditation. The relaxation, I just want to say, is just as important as the exercises and everything else that we're doing. So don't skip the relaxation. Just lie down at least for a little bit and try and let go. So now is your opportunity to grab anything that you need, a blanket, a pillow. So once you arrive on your back, close your eyes. And we're going to consciously make the effort to relax every part of our body. So you set an intention before class. I want you to set a new intention, and that intention is to allow yourself to relax and receive. So begin to let go. I want you to let go of the thoughts. I want you to let go of the worries. Let go of the emotions. Let go of whatever it is that pops into your mind. You can acknowledge the thought. You can acknowledge the emotion. But then you let it pass you by. We're not holding on to it. I want you to visualize your head, your neck, your shoulders sinking into the ground. And then think about your arms, your elbows, and everything down to your fingertips, and they're completely relaxed. And shift your awareness to your breath, consciously slowing each breath down. Thinking about your hips and your pelvis, releasing any stress or tension you're holding on to in that area. Imagining your legs, your thighs, knees, everything down to your toes as completely relaxed. Begin to come back to your breath, inhaling deep through the nose. And on your exhale, bringing awareness back to your body, your fingertips, your toes, little circles. Eventually beginning to stretch, arms up overhead, stretch out that spine, stretch out that core. Doing a cat stretch to either side. And then we'll rub our palms together, the soles of our feet together, reignite that energy, bring about a little circulation, bringing our knees into our chest as we rock up and down the length of the spine, rocking ourselves back to our seat and setting ourselves for meditation. So our meditation, it's a very simple practice, but it's very effective. So my favorite kind of practice. Quick, easy, and it works like a charm. This is meditation for releasing past emotions, so specifically stress and anxiety related to relationships and family issues. So those deep-seated issues, things that we're holding on to that we really don't want to be holding on to, things that we would like to be able to let go of, but for whatever reason, we're not able to. So the elements of this are a mudra, a breath, and an eye focus. The mudra is all of your fingertips together. So we have like this little open pyramid. So the pads of the fingers are touching, not the nails. Little open pyramid, everyone got that? And then we'll relax the elbows, relax the shoulders. Hands will be at the level of the heart with those fingertips pointing up. Okay, so that's easy, right? That's our mudra. Eye focus, the gaze will be shifted down towards the tip of the nose. And the breath will be inhaling for a count to 5, holding for a count to 5, and then exhaling for a count to 5. So it's not segmented breaths, it's inhaling for 5 seconds, holding for 5 seconds, and then exhaling for 5 seconds. All of it is in and out through the nose. So I'm going to guide you through the first few cycles so we understand how long 5 seconds is. Then you're going to continue counting in your head. So once again, the mudra is our open pyramid at the level of the heart. Sit up nice and tall, relaxing those elbows at the sides. Shift your eye gaze down towards the tip of the nose. Let's do a cleansing breath together. Inhale big. Let it go. And we're inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue counting in your head. 5 seconds inhale. 5 seconds hold. 5 seconds exhale. Eye gaze shifted down towards the tip of the nose. Slow and controlled is the breath. focus on this breath. Inhaling for 5 seconds, holding for 5 seconds, exhaling for 5. Your only focus right now is maintaining this breath. Let it carry you through the meditation. Almost there, maintain your focus. Last opportunity to reassess your posture, reassess your mudra, try and perfect everything as we move into the last little bit. Focus on your breath. everything as is. Inhale, a big breath through the nose. Hold this breath. Hold the posture, hold the mudra, focus in. Exhale, let it go. Relax the hands. Sit for a moment. Now bringing hands back to heart center to close our practice. We'll close out with the long time sun blessing, and then we'll chant one long Satnam together. If you know the words, please join. We'll chant it one time through, and then we'll do one long Satnam. So inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We've got one more blessing, and this is for you, so repeat after me. I love myself. I bless myself. I heal myself. I am myself. Satnam. Satnam, everyone. Thank you so much for joining online and in person. And we'll be here every day, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So check your local time zone. If you're in the San Diego area, please join us in person. If you can, I will be teaching again. I will not be teaching tomorrow. We'll have Bonnie Premjot, so you'll have the opportunity to experience a lot of different teachers. Same Kriya, same meditation, though, that we'll be practicing. Have a wonderful day, Satnam.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Blessings, everyone.
Thank you.
Satnam.
Thank you,
You're
Satnam.
welcome.
Blessings, everyone.